Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I am doing something that I've thought about doing for so long. I've almost did it so many times, but now I'm finally doing it today, and that is my luxury SLG collection. Now I know most of you all who really love luxury, you know what SLG stands for, but for those of you who just dip your feet in, it stands for small leather good. Now that term is used very loosely because I'm going to be showing you like a lot of Louis Vuitton canvas pieces, so technically they're not leather, but that's like just a category name here in the luxury community, which I'm not really in the luxury community, but y'all know what I'm saying. So anyway, the stuff I'm going to be showing you today is like all of my like wallets, card cases, that kind of stuff, and then I will also show you like toiletry bags as well. I'm not including any like belts or scarves or anything like that, which I don't have much of anyway. This is gonna be just mainly like pouches and that type of stuff. So if you're interested in watching, then just stay tuned. So first, before I show you guys anything, let me just say, I know this is excessive. Luxury is a luxury. Like none of this is necessary, none of it. But I like to collect SLGs. My name is Aisha and I'm an addict, so I like to collect SLGs, and for me sometimes they're a little bit more fun than handbags because the commitment is not as much and I use them more and I can switch them out easier, and I don't know, like when I look at my bag and see a nice little SLG, it just makes me happy. Now I know some of you are probably like, oh, I'd much rather have a bag, which yeah, I would much rather have a bag too, but now that I have bags, I like to add a little, you know, interest in them with my with my accessories for them. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna try to keep it in somewhat of an order, but don't hold me to that. So the first thing I'll show you is this 4 key holder by Louis Vuitton, and I have mine in the Monogram canvas, and I know you guys have seen this. This is like a great starter piece. It's kind of one of those things that you may think is stupid until you have it, and then now I love having this. I like the way that it makes my keys feel so compact and all in one place. I have the 4 key holder. I have thought about getting the 6 key holder instead, but I don't know. I haven't fully decided on that yet, but I do like the 4 key holder because it's smaller. The only reason I would say the 6 key holder could be a better option is because if I want to take like my keys and that's pretty much it, just my keys and my phone, the 4 key holder, or I'm sorry, the 6 key holders are actually large enough to hold a card in the key case. So that's something to consider if you're thinking about this. Next up, I have the Louis Vuitton Clay. This one is in Damier Azur. This is super old and this got a ton of use. I actually have 2 of these. I have this one and I have the Monogram one, but honestly the Monogram one is in my car and I don't feel like going to get it. But I know y'all have seen it, so no biggie. But I have both. This one I had first, and I use this thing at least like 5 days a week for a good 3 years, because this used to hold my license for my job, like my pocket card of my license for my job, and then I would keep like my CPR certification and stuff in there. So I would just keep this in my, and it used to hold my work keys, which is the same thing I use the Monogram one for now. That was, I got the Monogram one after this one got so raggedy looking, but yeah, so it'll be my work keys and then my documents for my job that I needed to keep on me. And I used to just keep this in my lab coat pocket on a daily basis. So I was in and out, touching it all the time, and with it being white, it got dirty. But honestly, it's still, even though it's dirty, it's the integrity of the item is actually still there, so I could still use it, but I really don't. So I won't get rid of it though, because I still like to just look at it and think back to those times, but this one was used to death. I know I took too long on those 2 items, so I'm gonna try to speed this up because I don't want this video to be 45 minutes long. So I'm gonna try to go a little bit faster on everything else. Next, I have the Louis Vuitton round coin purse, and I use mine for coins. This actually came out of my bag and it's full of coins right now. I carry this almost every day, but if I'm lacking space in a bag, I won't carry it. Next up, I'm gonna show you my card cases. The one I'm currently carrying is this one by YSL, and this is the black on black. But I also have this blue one and this yellow one, which I don't think y'all ever seen before, but I just have a thing for yellow. I love a pop of yellow, and looking in my bag and seeing this, it's just like, oh, sunshine. So yeah, so if I had to pick out of these three, I guess my favorite one is this one. This is the one I've had the longest, and this is the one I use the most. But the one that like just makes me smile when I see it now is just this one. But I don't use this all the time because I don't want it to get super dirty or anything like that. But I really love the YSL card cases. I feel like they're hard wearing, and yeah. Next, I'm gonna get into a few wallets that I have. So the first one is this one by Gucci. This is part of the Blooms collection. And when I got this, I used it to death, and I just feel like it's a really good wallet to have. It's just like that, so you can put cards in there, you can put cash in there. I can fit basically my whole wallet in this, and it's still compact. I like the way it feels. I like the nice little feeling I get when I see the cheerful print. And I think it's called a zip around card case from Gucci. And I'm pretty sure they still sell this. But yeah, I definitely would recommend this. And I haven't used it recently. Like the last time I used it was probably a couple months ago. And I typically don't use it during like the fall and winter. So this will probably be put away until springtime. But this is definitely one of my favorite wallets. Similar to that, I also have a Louis Vuitton Zippy coin purse, which kind of has the same setup. But if you want to see these two next to each other, the Louis Vuitton one is slightly shorter. I don't know if you can tell that. And I feel like I can fit less in, oh, it's also slightly taller. I feel like I can fit more in the Gucci as opposed to the Louis Vuitton one. Even though the Louis Vuitton one is taller, I don't know, for some reason I feel like, I don't know, maybe because it just has less spaces, I just feel like this one fits more, but they are very comparable. This one is one I bought pre-loved. It's in the Empreinte leather, and the color is Galet. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but I will leave all the items below. But I really like this, but I don't use it very often, honestly. And I think it's because of the light color. Like, I love the light color, but I'm kind of scared of getting color transfer on it. So that's kind of, I don't know. I've been debating on whether I should keep this because I don't like keeping stuff if I'm not using it, but I love the look of it. I love the functionality of it, but if I'm scared to use it, I don't know if it should remain in my collection. So that's what I'm thinking about. Next wallet I have is the Louis Vuitton Victorine, and this is in the vernis leather, and the color is Rose Ballerine. This was also purchased pre-loved earlier this year to go with my Pochette Matisse. And I really like this wallet. It's a small, compact wallet. I still have one card in there that I need to take out. It's a compact wallet, but it literally fits everything I would need, and it has a cash spot in there too. And the way I use it is I, of course, put cards here, I put cards here, I put cards in here, I put cards in here. And in the zipper portion, I don't put change, I actually put cards. Now, that sounds like a lot of cards, but like if I'm trying to carry everything with me, meaning like insurance cards, gift cards, I don't have many credit and debit cards because, I mean, my credit and debit cards fit just in like one of these. But like, you know, insurance cards, HSA cards, coupons, sometimes gift cards, like all of that can fit in here with no problem and still close. So this one, it definitely packs a punch as far as how much it will hold. Oh, and just for a size comparison, so you can kind of see like, so this is a card case and that's the Victorine. So it's not like it's a tiny wallet. So if you're going like super small, this won't fit, but it is small-ish. And then the last two wallets that I have, I do not use anymore. The first one is my very first luxury wallet, and it's this one here. This is the Louis Vuitton Josephine wallet, and I got mine in Monogram with red interior. I did get it hot stamped because, like I said, this is my very first wallet, and I will never get rid of this. But it just has pockets here pocket here. It actually comes with a removable pouch too, but my pouch is not in here. I used to use the pouch separately, so it's upstairs, so I'm sorry, but the pouch does come with it as well. And I know they still sell this. This is like a great entry-level wallet, because at the time when I bought it, I think it was about $400 for a full-size wallet from a luxury brand. That's not bad at all. But I just don't really use full-size wallets anymore. So that's this one. And then this other one was actually given to me when my mother-in-law passed away. She wanted me to have her Louis Vuitton stuff. So this is something that I got from her. So I've never actually used it, but I think it's called the Emilie wallet. It's similar to the Josephine, like same size. This one is in Damier, Ebene, and this one kind of opens up like this. And it has some pockets back here. And I believe these are around the same price. So both of these would be great entry-level wallets if you're looking for a full-size wallet. The next item I have is the Louis Vuitton mini pochette, and I think I got this last year, but I've used this almost every day since I got it. This is a catch-all that goes in my purse on a daily basis. In here I just keep like little odds and ends, usually like a lip gloss, blotting. I keep blotting powder, hand sanitizer, and a lotion in here. That pretty much always stays in here. I do switch out the lip glosses and stuff, but yeah, really like this. I also think that it will be cute to give to my daughter when she gets older, as her first little like luxury bag. I'm laughing because I realize that sounds really horrible, but it's so cute. Like, she wants to carry it now. Like, she'll carry it around on her little arm. It's super cute. So but yeah, this is just, everybody has this, and I know why. Like, I waited so long to get this, but now like I see what the hype is. All right, so the next set of pouches I have are the Kirigami pouches from Louis Vuitton, and I have it in Monogram, and I also have it in the Epi. And I kind of have these separated because of how I use them. So I'll show you first all three of the ones that came with the Monogram. So it came with the large, medium, and small. And the way I use them is I use this as a clutch from time to time. So this actually does not live in my SLG drawer where I keep all my other SLGs. I actually keep this with my purses. But technically it is a pouch. You can use it as a pouch, but for me, I like to use it as a clutch, especially like on vacation or that type of thing when I don't need a lot with me, or even just like a date night. And I love the pink interior. The medium one, I usually have my power pack in here for my phone extra battery like recharger thing. I usually keep that in here along with like an extra USB cord and that kind of stuff. So that's what I use this for. I don't carry it every day, but I do carry it when I think I may need that type of thing with me. And then the small one I use for cards. Right now I have some gift cards in there just because I've been carrying my card case. But like if I know I'm gonna go shopping, then I'll just grab this out with my gift cards in case I need one. So for the large Epi, I carry this as a clutch. Don't carry it very often because it's light pink, but I love it. The reason that I got this particular set is for the small one and the large one. I really like the large one as a clutch. I really like the small one as a card case. This one I'm not so in love with, but I kind of don't want to sell it because like right now I have the set and I don't know if I want to break up that set, if it makes sense, if that makes sense to y'all. But I do use this. Oh wait, more gift cards. More gift cards, guys. But anyway, so I use this from time to time, and generally what I use it for is just like if I need a little bit extra space. So like sometimes I'll put feminine products in here. Sometimes I will put like extra cards in here. If I'm carrying like a card case and I want to quickly just throw all my other cards in something, I'll put them in here. But I honestly don't use this one very much. And I also use this for a passport holder. on my recent trip, and that worked out well. This one does have like a microfiber lining along with all the Epi ones. They all have like a microfiber lining. So that makes it feel a little more nice, you know? All right, we're making our way to the end, people. I'm gonna show you my agendas, and then we're gonna do travel bags, and then we're gonna be all done. So I have 3 agenda type products. So I have the Agenda PM from Louis Vuitton. Really, this is kind of a regret for me. Like, I used to use it, but honestly the pages are so small, it's so hard to write in here. Right now I have it set up as a notebook that I would take with me to work sometimes, like if I want to jot down things that I need to do when I get home or whatever. But honestly, I don't know, this is a little bit too small for me, so I really don't use this. But I've had it for years and years and years, and I used to use it. I don't know how, because my handwriting has always been big, but that's that. Next up, I have the Agenda MM from Louis Vuitton, and this one is the 6-ring binder type. And again, I don't currently use this one, but I don't want to get rid of this one because I can foresee me using this one again in the future. I'm one of those people, like, I like having an agenda, and I like having, you know, something to write down my schedule in or write down things to do, but sometimes I get tired of one and move on to the other. So I will keep this because I feel like at some point I'm going to go back into this, but currently I'm not really using it for anything. The one that I am using on a daily basis is this one, which is the desk agenda. And so right now this is my favorite, but maybe it's just because this is what I'm using now. But I really love this for the functionality of it. So I got a disc-bound system in here, and I just like the flexibility of you can kind of put in here whatever you want. So this is what I use on a daily basis. I love the way it looks. I love the way it feels. This is a Damier Graphite print, which is technically a mint from the men's line, but I like the black and gray. I wanted the monogram, but I was like, let me try something different, and I'm glad I did. Like, this just looks so sleek, and it's also not very noticeable that it's Louis Vuitton if I take it with me somewhere. All right, on to the toiletry cases. So we'll go ahead and start with my newest one, and this is the Toiletry 19 in Epi leather in the color Piment that I just showed you guys. I'm not gonna last long on this, but so far I am loving this. I've been using it as a little like clutch and also as a carry-all in my handbags. I also have a Toiletry 26 that I've had for years and years, definitely before kids. Way before kids. And when I bought it, this was not hard to come by, but now it is. I used to use this all the time as a clutch when I first got it. I still use it as a clutch sometimes. I also use it like whenever I travel. I put my iPad in here along with like chargers and stuff for travel. Sometimes I use it for toiletries, like as an actual toiletry bag. But it kind of just depends on where I'm going, what I'm doing. But this is just a really versatile piece. I'm super happy to have it. I don't think I'll ever get rid of this. When I first got it too, I used to use it in like really large handbags, like really large totes as like a catch-all. But now I really don't need it for that. But yeah, I really love this piece. It's probably one of my favorite pieces in my collection that I feel like I've used the most over, you know, the time of me having it. 2 other toiletry bags that I have are discontinued pieces. They're vintage. I bought both of them pre-loved, but this is the Truce 28 and the Truce 23. And it also comes in a smaller size. I think it's the 18, but the 18 apparently is more rare, and so you can hardly find them. And if you do, they're way too expensive. So these are the 2 that I have. Like I said, I bought both of these pre-loved. I bought these from the same seller, and I think I paid, if I remember correctly, I think I paid $400 for both of them. And these are really good for travel because of the way they are. This one is pretty big. This one is a really good size. I used to use this in my work tote. I don't anymore, just because I don't need to carry that much stuff to work with me anymore. But I used to use this like as like all my important stuff would go in here in my work tote, if that makes sense. but now I just use it intermittently. So depending on where I'm traveling, what I need to take with me. A lot of times if I take these two with me, then I'll do like makeup in this one and skincare in this one, or yeah, I think that's how I would do it. I can't really remember, but it just really depends on what I'm doing. But I do use both of these. If I had to pick one, I would definitely say this one, just because this one is really, really huge. You could fit a ton of stuff in here. And then the very last item I have has been sitting in the background, but this is the Nice BB. I love this baby. I got it earlier this year, probably around like March, I think, February. But I have been using this as a travel piece and I love it. It's huge, so it kind of depends on where I'm going, if I would take it or not. But I think I know I took it to Miami when I went, and I also took it to Mexico when I went. And when I do take it, it depends on where I'm going, but I can fit skincare and makeup in here generally, but depending on where I'm going, I might want them separate. It kind of really just depends on what's going on. But I love this piece. It's so beautiful to look at. I keep my handle wrapped just because I'm kind of scared of it getting messed up from makeup and all. And this is bandeau from Louis Vuitton. It's the leopard one. It's really old. But yeah, this is just one of my favorite pieces to look at. I just feel like it's so classic Louis Vuitton, and this is a piece I definitely can see passing down to Chloe, like when she's older. I just feel like this is something that will stand the test of time, that will always look like classic Louis Vuitton. So that is it for my SLG collection. As you can see, most of it is LV with a couple other brands thrown in the mix. So let me know what you guys saw in this video. Let me know if you have any of these pieces and if you get your use out of your SLGs, or if you're looking to add an SLG. Let me know what your favorite brand of SLGs is. Or if you just don't even get the hype about SLGs at all, let me know that too. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.